Stay tuned for my trip to Red Rock Canyon, new books I purchased, my July scrapbooking project, as well as me preparing for my upcoming 30-day walking challenge.
Going through the motions, eternally. Drifting on my own again.
Well, hello, good morning, you guys. So I am on my way to Red Rock Canyon. I've been wanting to go here for a minute. So I've been in like the surrounding areas, but typically I never want to pay to get in. But it's been on my list of things to do, and I say, you know what? You've been off for a few days. Let's add a few activities in there. I feel good. Yesterday I went to pick some sunflowers, so if you guys did not catch that vlog, go ahead and watch that one. I will link it up above, and then after the video you could just go down to the description box to catch that. But yeah, see you guys once I get there.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes. Baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely.
So at this stage in life for me right now, taking time to myself looks differently than it has in the past. I'm really just living in the moment, slowing things down, not feeling the need to rush, and making sure that I get out into nature on a consistent basis. I'm about to start the scenic loop. It's about 13 miles. So yeah, I am just now leaving the visitor center. I'm gonna make a few stops along the way. I always like to stop in there. One, I went to the gift shop because I have a thing about getting postcards wherever I go and then just keeping them and putting the date. So this is one that I got, and then this is the other one. And then at the end of the year, I just like looking back. I also got a sticker. I got a sticker because I want to do some scrapbooking at some point, and I might print off a picture or so. But yeah, this is that. Or not. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna print off any pictures from my scrapbooking. I took the visitor's guide, so I think I'm just gonna cut the stuff out of here from the visitor's guide, because this is the stuff that I'm seeing anyway. So I just think the pictures are nice. Go with what I already got right there. I have on sandals, so I don't plan on doing any type of hiking. It was more so for the drive, but some of the loops are rather small, so I might do those. A little Gatorade, a little water. There's no water there, so this will have to do. Off we go.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. My word is bond, we don't spit no lies.
Came out of Marshall's. I only got 3 things. So after I went in there, I was just like, you know what? I really do need to stop buying books. And not because I don't want to buy books. One, because I was on my list of things that I wasn't buying this year. But then also, I'm just like, let's read the books that I have. So I don't have that many unread books. I probably have like 6 or 7. So I was like, let's read one of those a month. And then once I finish those, just go to my audiobooks or to my ebooks. So we'll go from there. So the one I got that I came in here for was Judge Stone. I had saw this one a while ago. I think when I had got like Strangers from here, but then at the time it cost $16.99, and I was just like, oh no, I'm already getting all these books, I don't feel like spending the money. The other one that I saw last time too is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. This book was only $7.99 in there, so I've saw that come across social media a little bit, and I've heard a few things about Kennedy Ryan here and there, so I figured these will be 2 books to add to my collection for the rest of the year. And then the last thing I got was just to re-up on my facial cleanser. This is one of my staples. I think I'm about halfway through the one that I got now, but it was on sale for $5.50. But aside from that, just in general, the other day I went to Dollar Tree and I had got like a few things for the house, a few hygiene items, and a few other like knickknacks. But when I got home, I was really just like, did you really need this stuff? And granted, yes, it came out of my personal expense as well as some household stuff, and the stuff was no. And every so often, once I buy things, I feel like, did you need this stuff? No, you do not. It came from Dollar Tree, so I still am gonna keep it because some of it was like some vases, but like the plate stuff that I got for like decor, I'm just like, are you really going to use this as a decorative piece? And a few other things. So I do feel I need to tone it down. There's really nothing that I need in regards to decor items per se. Like, there is some stuff from my room I do want to get some pictures in there, and then the other stuff is actually furniture or home projects, and it's just like, let's just stop spending money on those type of things. So one of my bajillion goals is just to be more mindful of the things that I'm actually buying from now to the end of the year. And it's just like, I'm gonna come up with a list of 15 things that I want when I get home. Come up with a list, and if it's not one of those 15 things, then I'm not going to buy it. Right now it's not in my head, and you know how you come across stuff and you're like, oh, I didn't know I need this until I saw it. I'm gonna avoid those moments. I'm gonna come up with 13. I'm gonna come up with 13 things, and I'm gonna reserve 2 spots for 2 items that do come up out of the blue, because there are some things you're like, no, I actually do want that. So once I get home, I'll do that, and then I'll tell you guys what that actual list is. But I'm gonna actually stop by Honey Baked Ham and get their lunch special and then head home, because I am gonna be in the house for the remainder of the day. And that is it for my Friday, besides the few things that I have to do around my house. Like, I do need to do some laundry.
I can never lie to you, I would really ride for you. You know I spend the time on you, I could hold it down for you. Let me spend the time on you. Let me spend the time on you.
So I just finished Run for Your Life. It's a short story. I would rate this book a 3. It's about this girl who goes running. She ends up getting kidnapped. When she wakes up, she realizes that she recognizes her kidnapper. So immediately she's like, oh, this man is letting me see his face because he plans on killing me. And then she starts thinking about how she's going to escape. The reason I rated it 3 is because I felt that the storyline was very rushed, and there were times where it was boring within the short story.
It's testosterone in your section, know you ready. Need you to drop that pin, let me slide in my presence. Let me lock it in, I bet you never regret it. I can show you some things you ain't ever seen, so you won't forget it. Hey, no comparison. You anything but regular, it's evident. You my healing, you my medicine. You knew me before I knew me, you really been for me ever since. Never lost sight of where we trying to make it. I've been trying to get ahead of it before I go. Crazy all of the places that this life will take you. Lately I've been wanting to make it last forever though.
I need it from you, I want your company.
So you guys, I actually ran out of a double-sided tape, and I do not have any more here. So I'll need to get some as well as some regular glue. So this is just a rough draft. I've only glued down this part here and part of this photo. So the Red Rock stuff will be there from earlier this video. And then I do have a few more pictures. So I do want all of the white covered. So there will be some overlap. And then of course I still have to put the month on, which is July. But so far, this is just how it's looking. And you guys will see the finished product.
On your face, I bet I know how to make that heartbeat do the race. Yeah, I know it's been a week at that job, shit is weak. At it till I'm bagging up enough so you can leave.
So you guys, I am at the coffee shop. I thought that I would just talk to you guys for a little bit because I happen to be early. But today I was really just thinking about my dream life. And not too long ago I was talking to my sister. Shout out to her if she happens to be watching this. But I was talking to my sister who's older than me, and I was just telling her what my dream life looks like. And she laughed after I told her, but not not in like a discouraging way. And she was like, "Girl, you can live that life right now. What are you talking about?" And some aspects of it, I'm like, yes, I could live that now. There's other parts where it's just like that is very possible between like me taking my short weeks off at work, which is me when I work 3 days. If I take those 3 days off once a month, then I would have 10 days off in a row. I think that I would need to get up to maybe like 250 hours of Tylo. Then I will be able to use those 36 hours a month and then replenish them as the holidays come and trainings come along and the occasional overtime without completely depleting it. And then when I do go on my month long vacations, then the 160 hours that I need, then that will just be stuff that I will work at incrementally, being that I usually only do that once. But and within that dream life, those 10 days that I would be off would just allow me to one, focus on YouTube, do like the content planning, do some batch recording, set me up for the month. It also would allow me to travel a little bit. And it's just like it's not so far fetched, but it comes back to time and money. And where I'm at right now, obviously, I still have a considerable amount of debt. So I'm paying that off. Once I get to pay off my student loans and my car, then I will be in a different situation. And living a little bit doesn't have to look like anything crazy. Like sometimes it's just as simple as me going to the spa for the month. Other time it's me taking a quick trip out of town and little stuff like that. But little is a little bit of a, I guess, the perspective, because sometimes my trips out of town are ranging anywhere from about $250 to about $700 realistically, depending on how many days that I stay, gas, food, lodging, all that good stuff. But I am just like, where are your priorities? And every so often I come back and I have to ask myself, like, what are your priorities right now? And for me, debt is at the top. Investing would be second, and then third would be saving. So then after I ask myself those questions, it's then I have to go and then ask myself again, does that align with how you're living your life right now? And I don't think that my life is reflecting those things in that order. Also, I was listening to quite a few episodes of the Secret to Success podcast. And now I'm really focused on like my pillars for this channel. And it's just like, are you showing up and displaying those things on a consistent basis? And the answer is no. Like, I don't think that I am talking about the different aspects of my finances as much as I should. I don't think that I am showing my fitness journey as much as I would like to. So that's just kind of my mindset right now, getting a grasp on everything. And one of the other things that I took away from one of the many videos that I watched is just, where's my focus at? Where's my time and attention going right now? Is it producing the results that I want? The answer is no, it's not producing the results that I want. And I know that I'm capable of performing or executing at a high level, but right now I'm not holding myself to that standard. And it is a little bit of laziness, it is a little bit of procrastination, and take like burnout off the table. I just mean on a day-to-day basis with the simple and basic stuff, simple and basic to me. And it's just like, let's master that first. Let's master these 5 things that you told yourself that you're going to do on a day to day basis before we go and start adding in 15, 16 things. Let's not overcomplicate the process. So that's where I'm at right now, in the midst of it. Amongst, I still do have my 12-week year. And these 5 things that I need to do, they, some of those things are the things that I have outlined on the board. But then the other things is just like, if I did these 5 things every day and the results that I'm looking for came from these 5 minor things, I would be okay with myself. I would feel that I am being productive. I would feel that I am seeing the results that I am seeking. And that's just on a smaller level. So then when I magnify those things, or I am producing those things on a larger scale, oh, the possibilities. But yeah, that's it for right now. I'm gonna go in and grab some coffee and then make my way to work. But yeah, what else do y'all have right now? Let me know. What life decisions are you guys contemplating at the moment? What things are you working towards? And how is that turning out for you? Are you like over that hump, or are you still in the midst of it where it's just like, I'm not seeing the results that I want to see, but I know if I keep doing these things, it will produce the results or the outcomes that I am searching for? As I just wanted to check in really quick, I decided to come and grab a crepe really quick after my car wash. However, it is supposed to rain. That's what one of my friends told me. I'm bad at checking the weather and stuff like that. But I still felt that even if it rained a little bit before I got home, my car would look significantly better than it did before I left the house. So I'm really hoping that the driplets and all that comes, the showers, I'm hoping that the weather holds off until I make it to my house. If not, it is what it is. But before I close out the vlog, I just wanted to let you guys know I end up going with Golden Girl for my physical book for this month. And with this one, I'm about 40 pages in. So thus far, the main character, she's died, but she's kind of like in limbo where she gets to watch her kids the rest of the summer and give them 3 nudges, which are 3 pushes in the right direction to avoid certain things. So it's pretty good so far. I am listening to it on both audio as well as reading it. The books that will be on my TBR for this month, of course, it works. I usually read that book every other month. And then I'm reading Good Neighbor right now. It's a part of the Alibi series that I started a while ago. I believe this is the 5th book. It's 6 independent authors who all make short stories about people and their alibi. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is going to be the remainder of my Saturday. So I'm going to eat my crepe once it comes, and then I'm going to work on some things on Canva on here. If you guys don't know, last September I did a 30-day walking challenge. I plan on doing that again. So right now I'm just getting the free PDF together, being that I have changed some of the daily tasks just to make it a little bit more challenging. So that is something that, thank you so much. So I'm just getting that together. It's going to be going from September 1st to September 30th. So be on the lookout for the actual video, just outlining everything and where you can get your free PDF copy and all that good stuff. It is a great experience, but just as a quick overview, pretty much out of the 30 days, you walk for about 26 of those days. And then the times range between 15-minute walks all the way up to 60-minute walks. Yeah, in the comments below, let me know what you guys have been up to this summer, as well as if my 30-day walking challenge is something that you guys would like to participate in. But as usual, take time to enjoy your own journey, and I will catch you guys in the comments until the next video. Bye.